If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. So today's episode is a bit of a weird one, actually. I've got a load of packs that I've pre-recorded. I've also got some League SBCs that I finished. The Premier League only came out yesterday. We've done it already. I'll be able to do that for the La Liga as well as soon as that drops. So hopefully they bring out some super overpowered player that everybody wants and it's just so expensive that no one's going to go near it. But Muggins will be able to do it because I've planned ahead. I picked up Max Meyer, incidentally, because I think I'd get more use out of him than another centre-back. We've already got like 4 or 5 centre-backs. So these packs that you're about to see are the best packs from the 20 that we got from the League SBC for the Premier League. So first comment to get out of the way before I forget. What is the camera angle that I use for gameplay? It's just co-op. I don't change anything else about it. It's literally just co-op. Obviously, it depends on the angle of the camera from the stadium that you use. I couldn't tell you what stadium I use. I've completely forgotten. But, yeah, it's just co-op. So, Joseph, top comment. Joseph? The icons are disappointing, to be honest. You can replace most of them with players that cost less than 100,000 coins, maybe even 50k, so only benefit of them is the link. I agree with you for the most part. There are a few out there. There are a few out there in the picks that aren't that bad. I mean, like Ronaldinho is nice to have, but the unfortunate thing about that is by the time you get it, is he going to be nice to have, you know? Vieira, for instance. Vieira is fantastic, but by the time you get him, there going to be other players out there. In fact, there probably are already that are just as good. I mean, okay, you've got the icon feel, right? So you get the links, and the fact that you have an icon in your club is amazing. Like, even Guardiola, right? I don't like Guardiola's his base icon, not really. But because he's an icon, there's a little something here or there about him that I don't mind. Does that make sense? But yeah, there are a couple, like Figo, for instance. Figo's a good one. I'd like to know, in fact, I might even have a look, how much Figo's prime icon is and see whether it's value. You know, I think it doesn't make much sense going out and picking the most expensive one because you can't sell them. It's irrelevant to do that, right? But just, you know, he goes in the team, he works well, and he could be worth money. This is a little bit of squad battles, and then we're going to go to some more packs, then we're going to more squad battles, and then we're going to rivals. It's very complicated stuff, but I'm playing a lot more squad battles than I am rivals, although there are objectives here or there that we want to complete. Of course, I want to get to level 20, is it, in the season objective as fast as possible, so I am going out and completing, like, you know, the silver and the gold week 2 as quickly as I can. Got a 35k pack from the season objective, then went and opened it. I was going to keep it, and I thought, you know what, no, I'm going to be a little bit more efficient with this episode, and I'm just going to open things. And we got an informed walkout, and I saw Brazil, and I thought, oh my god, and it was CM, not Cam, and I'm happy, because Alan is one of my favourite players this year, but if that was Neymar, oh my days, would that have done, that would have changed the entire series, because I would have had to, there's no way I could have not put him in there. I would have had to have changed everything to get him in. HG says, very disappointing to see average players from completing the Premier League SBC, and I could not agree more with you. I do like the cards, don't get me wrong. I think Foyth has got a place in someone's team, I'm sure. But if you're the kind of guy who is going out and completing the League SBC, chances are, you or girl, that you have, or other, you know, just to be completely gender neutral. But look at that for a banger. That is the objective, by the way. I was doing that specifically in this game. I was trying to score bicycle kicks. I'll show you the replay because it was so... Ooh. I did it first time as well within the first, 10 minutes of the game, which was awesome. There is in gold week 2, there is score a bicycle kick against whatever difficulty it is in squad battles, and I managed to do it with Griezmann in the first 10 minutes. I was so happy about that. But yeah, what was I saying? Something, I can't remember what I was saying now. Prem players. If you're the kind of person who can go out there and actually complete that, if you can do it day one, the card likelihood anyway is still not good enough to go into your team, because if you can afford to do that, You know, if you're going to do it over time, by the time you actually get the card, it's still not going to be good enough. So I think EA need to really prioritise what they're doing. Well, not prioritise, that's the wrong word. They need to really just have a word with themselves and say, look, we are releasing these 84 rated cards for people who are going to complete these League SBCs that cost 150, 250,000 coins. If people have prepared, then they are far more savvy on this game than what we are giving them credit for with these rewards. They needed to be 86 rated cards. I don't mind, the same cards is fine, but they needed to be 86 rated to even have a remote chance of fitting. That's a great goal by my opponent, by the way. Had I lost the game, I might have not praised at that, but still. Either way, I still feel like they need to be a little bit better than what they are, because if you're the type of person who can complete it, you have a team that is better than these players. Does that make sense? I mean, that Mayor card, I like it, and I'm using it right now, but only because it's new and fresh. Outside of that, it doesn't even get on my B team. Do you know what I mean? It is a little bit irritating. Graham says, you're crazy going shopping at 7 a.m. and can't play FIFA when you get back. We now all know who wears the trousers in the family. I mean, to be fair, if you're married, you kind of relinquish control of the trousers, to be fair. But no, I mean, I can easily say I'm going to go play FIFA. Sometimes it's a choice, right? I couldn't sleep. That's a different thing. I can't say, right, I'm going to sleep for work. I can say I'm going to go play FIFA because I've got to go do work. That's the excuse that I'm sure many would love to have. No, I've actually got to play FIFA right now for 3 hours because it's work. You know that stuff in Lush I bought you earlier? Yeah, without me playing FIFA, you can't have that. That's the benefit of being a YouTuber, really. Is that if I ever say, I mean, I don't even have to go play FIFA because you're not going to be stood on my shoulder watching me, is she? Yeah, I probably shouldn't be giving away the tricks of the trade here, because if she watches one episode of this, I'm screwed. But yeah, it's easy for me to just say, I'm going to go play FIFA because I've got to for work, and there's just no argument there, really. So, you know, there's swings and roundabouts. I get away with a lot, don't get me wrong. Although I will say that if there's anything in life you want to do, don't let anyone tell you can't do it, unless it's murder, you know, and in which case I probably I wouldn't do it. Will you upload in 1080 or 4K soon? No. The 1080, 4K, absolutely not, because it's just not worth it in the slightest. But 1080, right, at the very beginning of this year, I started recording and rendering in 1080. And it took a lot longer to render the video, despite my PC being far better than it's ever been before. And obviously, the upload times was irrelevant, but it was just taking so much longer for a minimal benefit, because YouTube's processing system just destroys it anyway. It doesn't look any better to have it in 1080 over 720. So for me, it was taking me an extra 30-40 minutes to render the damn thing when it didn't look any better anyway. Part of the issue that I have with rendering in 1080 is that I upload like 3 or 4 videos a day. So if you consider that it takes probably, you know, for a 15-minute video, it will probably take me about 30 to 45 minutes to render it generally. On the settings that I render. I mean, it's a high 720. It's not a bad 720, right? Because there are different variations. Anyway, if I'm uploading 3 or 4 videos a day, take that render time into consideration, as well as the editing time, the recording time. There's barely enough hours left in the day to breathe. So if I was to add another 30 to 45 minutes onto that by rendering in 1080, you know, I mean, there's just not enough time in the day. If I only had to upload 1 video a day, then it would be 4K. There would be far more effort going into the editing and such. It's just I can't afford to do that because the views on the channel are just not good enough. And I often cry about it, but you know, nothing ever gets changed. This was a Footmas SBC. EA is still dropping them, despite them not dropping player objectives for Footmas and SBC players for Footmas. Even I don't get it. Is it over? Is it still running? I don't know. But this is untradeable. Small, rare, mixed. Oh, looks like I've got items to deal with. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did a player pick, so we're going to do that first. I did it because I'm seeing a lot of people still doing these, and I'm wondering why they're still doing them when there's an 82 to 88 SBC and an 83 plus SBC. So I thought I'll give it a go and see what we get, right? So yeah, not worth it. That cost me 10 rare gold players when I could have done a I could have done these 82 to 88s and been guaranteed an 82 rather than risking it. I mean, okay, chances are you're not going to get 82s every single time out of those player picks. You could get something decent, but at least I'm going to guarantee myself the 82s from the 82 to 88. The reason I want to do that is because I'm not too far away from an icon pack, and I do want to do it. I wanted to get it done for the 100th episode of this year's Road to Glory, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be possible. I don't have many items on the transfer list now. I did a bit of a clear out, so we're going to start keeping La Liga players specifically for when the La Liga SBC drops. It may have dropped today. EA might have done a madness and given us 2 in a row, but I doubt it, but we'll have to wait and see. So these 82 to 88, I might have enough left then to do an 83 plus, and we'll see where we go. So that's a board. Not a walkout, but still. Many people tell me that these aren't worth it. Now, in my opinion, and I've said this before, it's going to be Buffon. It is indeed. I've said this before, I think they are worth it, personally, because you're going from bronze to silver to non-rare gold to these, to then 83 pluses, and that's the efficient way to grind an icon pack, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, when I first started, okay, that's not great, but again, that goes into the 83 then, so I'm not bothered about it. To be fair, the 83's going, a couple of them go into the 83 to make it slightly cheaper anyway, but I started the week off, or last week off, on 1.3 million coins. I'm down to 1.250, or 255. Is that Mahrez? Hello. Not bad. What is he, 85? 84. That's fine. 84 rated card. That's nice. That goes into the 84 rated team for the icon, which is... I've got 184 and 85 that I need to finish, and then the icon pack is ours. I could buy the cards to go into it, but I'm trying to do it as efficiently as possible by not spending money. Basically what I was about to say was I started last week on 1.3 million and managed to add Griezmann to the team, Vidal into the team. I've also managed to complete the Premier League SBC, the French League SBC, and I think I've done 1 or 2 other things as well. And I've only spent the equivalent of about 75,000 coins. That, my friends, is efficiency 101, and I just want to keep it going. It doesn't matter if it takes a little bit longer, we are getting there. That's another board. It's not a walkout, but it's okay. We don't need them. It would be nice, but we don't need them. It's going to be Diego. No, it's not, because it'll be Paco Alcacer. It's much better because I've got the other 2. I don't think I have the Dortmund striker, so fingers crossed at least I don't have him, so it's not a duplicate. Happy days. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let's go have a look at these objectives just to show you where I am with it, right? So I picked up Politano yesterday. You may have seen it in a video earlier today, but I picked him up. It's no big deal at this point. I think pretty much everyone is there or thereabouts. If you're not there or thereabouts with it at all, then you haven't been trying to do it, so you can't be sad about it. Same with Trossard. Politano in particular has been out long enough. Trossard is getting there. I'd be surprised if we didn't get a new one soon. I'm kind of thinking maybe today, but again, you know already because it's 5:10 as I'm recording this. So by the time it goes out, it'll be gone 6 o'clock. So you know. In terms of icon swaps, I've started this. In fact, I've nearly finished it. I'm 3/4 of the way there. I need to win another 2 squad battle matches on Legendary. I'll do that because I want to try and get to Elite 3 again for squad battles this week. I think I'm Gold 3 or Gold 2 or something. I'm on the way. There's 2 days left. I'll probably do these as well before the end of tomorrow night. And then I'll start work on these. Because these are going to be... I don't think they're going to be tricky, but it's just going to be a case of just playing rivals all week. And hopefully we'll sort of check some of them off. I don't know. First owner La Liga, I'm fine. Because we've got Modric and Mendy and Hazard, as well as Benzema if I need him. Griezmann is there as well. I can get away with that. That's not a problem. First owner Bundesliga, on the other hand, will be problematic because I can't think off the top of my head. I can't think of one first owner Bundesliga player that I actually own. So that could be a problem. Win 5 rivals matches using 11 English players in your starting squad. 4 must be first owner. That's not a problem because I have Gomez first owner. I have Walker first owner, so I mean they're 2 very good players, and then I'm sure I can find 11 English players somewhere along the way, so that's not too bad. Roussillon, I will do it, I promise. I just need to score at least 2 goals using French players in 4 separate rivals. I just need to go into a rival game and score with Dembele, really. Bolaya, again, same situation as yesterday. Week 2 gold. I'm kind of on my way with that, really. Win a rivals match using a starting squad containing at least one player from each of the following leagues. So basically, 4 of the top 5 leagues, which I don't think should be a problem, really. I just need to squeeze Alan into the team somewhere, and we should be fine. Oh no, it's 5 of the top 5, because there's League 1 in there as well. Keep a clean sheet in rivals using 3 at the back, essentially. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm sure it'll be alright. And then score using Bundesliga players in 3 separate rivals matches. Well, that can be done with this, right? So I'll do that at the same time. Presents from Santi. I am 5 games away from getting the Prime Electrum Players Pack and a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack. I'll probably end up doing that in tomorrow's video. And there we are. In terms of the season progress, we're only 300 points or so away from level 17. And I'm only 12,800 points away from Batshuayi or from Perisic. I don't know which one I'm going to take, because to be honest, I don't care about either of them. I'll probably take Perisic because I have enough first owner Premier League players. I don't need another one. I don't, like I said just a second ago, I don't really have many, if any, first owner Bundesliga players, so I think I'd rather take him. You know, I've got Zaha and Vardy and all the rest of it in terms of first owner Premier League players. So, with that being said, what we have now is... What do we have? I mean, there are quite a few teams I still need to do here, because I've still got like full teams of full squads of teams. Wait, how does that even work? What am I trying to say? I've got full teams to submit, basically, where I don't have to buy anyone. Some in the French League, because I've only just completed it. Some in the Premier League, because again, I've only just completed it. Although I am... Oh no, yeah, see, I've not done any, but I've got some more already with the amount of packs we opened. And I'm still working my way through like the Serie A. But like I said, I've got La Liga ready to go. I'm really hoping that they just do a madness and drop it today, because that would be hilarious. We'd have that done instantly. And if it was a player that would be useful as well, please make it useful. I bet it's Mendy or something. I bet it's something that they've already released, but like a worse version. I'm going to go build another couple of upgrades now using the cards that we just got, and I think we'll end the video on those. Perhaps this was slightly shorter than normal and not what you were expecting today, but like I said, I wanted to open all those packs rather than save them for Sunday. I just wanted to open them all and then just get the League SBC grind rolling, because if I'd waited, I would have been stuck. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. But now that we've got all those packs opened, I know you only saw a short selection of them, but all of the non-important cards to see open will actually go towards a lot in terms of League SBC. So the ball is definitely rolling. I'm going to do a lot more bronze per method after, but I have to play more squad battles to make sure that we finish with at least one 35k pack, if not 2. And of course, I've got some rivals to play. And I'm hoping that EA will drop a few things now that they've seen a bit of an outrage yesterday with nothing dropped apart from the League SBC, and the players that they dropped people weren't happy with. So I'm kind of hoping they kind of redeem themselves as they normally do. They normally have like a bad day or two, and then they'll do something that's decent, and everyone will go, oh, that's fantastic, thanks EA, and the next few days are crap as well. But this is our final player pick. 83 rated Tolisso, I will take. That's not terrible. I do have a few other things to open. It's not just that. That was just the only thing that I couldn't get rid of it, you know. So I've got, I think, an 83 plus and then 2 82 to 88. So nothing too crazy, but hopefully boards in all 3. That would be really nice. We're guaranteed boards in the 83 plus, of course. We haven't got boards in this one, so it is going to be an 82. That will go to, I'm going to skip it. That'll go towards another 83 plus pack. Munyain, who I actually gave up in an 83 plus. So yeah, that's just regurgitating. Hopefully this is a board, please EA. Wow, no board. So unfortunately, no luck in the 82s to 88s. I was kind of hoping for like an 84, 85. That would have been really nice. But again, another player that will go straight into the 83 plus. Will the 83 plus rather pay off? Can't speak. As you can see, we've not lost anything in terms of coins. We're still on 1225. So I'm just using what I've got in the club. We're efficiently working our way through. If I had more time to dedicate to it and didn't have to upload as many videos, I would put even more effort into it, and our club would be on like 5 million coins by now. No walkout. Italian Odia, centre back Odia, Asabi, 83 rated. So we've got the bare minimum from every pack that we've opened then, which is a shame. But it is what it is. It's an 83. To be honest, it'll probably it'll either go towards that 84 in the icon pack, or it'll go back into an 83 plus. Either way, it's not the best. It's a very bad way to end things. I may see if I can scrape one more. This will definitely be the last action of today's episode. So again, as you can see, I've not spent any coins. I'm not using players I would not normally want to put into these 83s. Just using the 81s and the 82s with the odd untradeable 83 that isn't really that useful. So for instance, I think Buffon went into this, as well as a bunch of 82s and then like 181 or something. So not really using anything in these that I wouldn't normally use. We're just getting from the 82 to 88s. Hopefully this can be better than the bare minimum. If you have enjoyed it though, do me a favour and hit that like button. Icon pack coming very soon, either tomorrow or we may do it Monday after squad battle rewards. But of course, remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and let's get it. Come on, EA, just give me an 84. That's all I want. 84 plus. It's not a walkout. Shame. Could still be an 84 plus though. Dutch centre-mid Wijnaldum. Hey, I'll take it. I think it's a duplicate, but I think the other one is a tradable duplicate. But an 84 is good. That can go into the 85 rated squad or the 84 rated squad for the icon. And I might go and submit that later on so that we don't have to... hopefully this is tradable. Yeah, it is a tradable dupe. That's nice. So no rush really to go and complete that. If that was untradable duplicate, then we would have had to go complete it straight away. But hopefully you have enjoyed that. And if you have done, do all that good stuff for me. I shall see you guys tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.